Hey guys, this is John from our Tiny Cabin Project, and yes, I do have a rat on my shoulder. I've got a Chewy here, and then I've got my little fatty, Jasper. Alrighty, and he just decided to jump down. Anyway, so according to the title of my video, yeah, this is nothing to do with tiny cabins, tiny houses, fishing, boating, or any of the other stuff that we do. This is just about a what's on my iPhone 6 Plus video. I'm going to try to keep this short because I've been having a lot of complications today trying to film this video. This is like my 10th try. So yeah, anyway, without any further ado, let's cut straight to it. Alright guys, so this is my iPhone 6 Plus. I just got the new case for it today. It really kind of inspired me to make this video because I love the case. This is the case I had. It's a two-piece rubber and plastic case. It was on sale at Walgreens for $1. Very expensive, right? Thing about this case is it hid all the features I like about the iPhone. It hid all those features. And it was kind of scary taking on and off because when you slide this plastic piece over it, it really like rips across the buttons. There's no easy way to do it. So it just scared me. So I got a new case today from Best Buy for 14 bucks. The soft shell iPhone 6 Plus, 6S Plus case by Insignia. It's just a clear case. You can see straight through it. You can see the beautiful iPhone that we love so much. It's got protective buttons over the power button, the volume up and down button. It's got cutouts for the mute button, and then the headphone and microphone jacks, the charger, and the speakers. So I love it. It is a soft shell case. It's not going to be the most protective. It does, though, what made me decide to buy it, it has the raised bezel. I don't know if you can see that. So if it does fall on the front, it's got some protection from the screen. So first things first, on my home screen, I've got this beautiful owl not live wallpaper of a beautiful owl. Fingerprint recognition, and then of course I've got another owl in the background. I'm going to dim my screen just a little bit to try to get a little bit more clarity on this for you. Alright. So, on the first row we've got the calendar, photos, weather, clock. Second row we've got maps, videos, wallet, stocks. I don't use wallet or stocks at all. We've got the notes, which I use all the time, reminders, which I never use, iTunes Store, which I never use because I am a cheap ass and refuse to pay for music. Got the App Store, which of course I use all the time. Got news, iBooks, health, settings. Got our YouTube folder here. We've got YouTube, we've got Capture, and we've got Studio. These two are just extra clients for YouTube. The Studio really allows you to work more with your videos and reply directly to comments. Of course, I am on YouTube every waking moment that I get. It's pretty much nonstop. Outside of that, we've got our social media file here. Got Instagram, Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, and Vine. I've actually started using social media a lot more since I got the iPhone. I think it's just more enjoyable on the iPhone. The apps work a little bit better than on Android. I hate to say that. This is my Instagram. Everything is about people, everything in this life that's worth a damn. I love The Walking Dead. If you guys love The Walking Dead, comment below and tell me that you love The Walking Dead. These are my photos here. Just took some cemetery photos because I live across the street from the cemetery. I am a tiny bit of a weirdo, yes. Okay, got the Facebook, which is my private Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, Vine. I've recently become addicted to Vine. I didn't even use it before I got the iPhone.
I don't know why this is so funny. Is it because it's funny? No. Okay. I don't know why this is...
Alrighty. Well, yeah, I've become addicted to this. I was watching some What's on My iPhone videos and saw this. So, yeah, I love Vine. Alright. Then we've got music, which I don't use. I use free music applications, which we'll get to later. Got some photo editing here for what I do on my Instagram, my Facebook, and my Twitter accounts. In there we've got PicsArt, Snapseed, Instapic Frame, InstaSize, ColourPop, and Afterlight. There's only 2 applications on here that I really use. InstaSize, which makes your photos ready to upload to Instagram without cutting out anything that you don't want to lose. And then Afterlight. To be honest with you, that ColourPop, it's a great idea, but it's extremely hard to do. You can't select an item in the photo to make colored. You gotta color in and try to stay in the lines. It's really hard. The Afterlight, however, is a pretty awesome application here. I'm trying to work with one hand. Already got one up here for you from the previous video I was trying to do. But you can go in here. You can select your photos from the library. You can do a bunch of things with the clarity, which we just did. And then, let's say brightness, if we want to make it brighter or darker. I like this one a little bit brighter. And then contrast, you can increase or decrease your contrast on a picture. You go in here and they've got filters already uploaded. So you can select, original, you can select coral, you can select crest is one of my favorite ones. You can do an ember. So you've got, and then you can adjust, how much of that filter is applied. So you've got a whole bunch of things on here. And then when you're done with it, you just hit done, and it gives you several options. You can select your resolution of the photo. You can save it to your camera roll, share it, or upload it straight to Instagram. Save complete. It's pretty awesome. I love it. Close out some of these in here. Alright, and then down we got camera. Constantly using. I love the camera on the iPhone. It's just amazing. We've got Pinterest. I am unfortunately a huge Pinterest person, and so is my rat apparently. My Pinterest is going to be mostly taken over by Tiny Cabin and Tiny House Ideas. Really big into the tiny house movement. If you guys are interested in seeing what me and the husband are doing with our tiny cabin, definitely check my other YouTube videos out. There's tons about it, and we just hit over 5,000 views on one of our videos, which is a big deal for us. So go check it out. To get to my YouTube, I should have shown you that. I think you just put in my name. Yep. So my name on YouTube is Jonathan Ross. Jonathan is Jonathon, not A-N. And then you can go view all my random little videos. So, yeah, we're over 5,000 views. Tiny house tour, 116 square foot tiny house tour. Pretty awesome. Alright, so, and then we've got Tumblr. Tumblr I use mostly just for viewing other people's things. I don't really upload anything to it. Then I've got Yahoo Weather. So I use both of the weather apps to make sure that they're in sync and it's actually telling me the truth. But Yahoo Weather I love so much more. I'll let you guys know I am in St. Louis, whatever. So it gives you pictures that are uploaded by Flickr in accordance to where you live. So like if you live in California, it's going to give you pictures of California. And then when you pull down and refresh it, it'll select a different picture. So you can select different pictures by refreshing it. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But yeah, I mean, it's Yahoo I think is pretty awesome. Apparently there's no St. Louis pictures right now. I don't know why. But there usually are. There's usually like St. Louis City pictures and all that. So moving on to my second page, we've got FaceTime, Calculator, Podcast, Watch, Game Center, Extras. I do use some of these. The compass in here I use quite frequently, not for the compass. If you slide over, it's actually got a leveler in it, which will tell you, either flat down on a side or whatnot if you're level. So you can level photo frames, you can level things that you're building, and since we're always building stuff at the cabin and hanging pictures and stuff like that, it comes in handy. For you guys that don't know what tips are, tips basically just gives you tips of different things to do on your iPhone. it actually comes in handy. Then you've got voice memos, contacts, find friends, find iPhone. Then we've got Dropbox, which is the cloud storage. Pandora. Pandora is what I use for most of my music. I absolutely love Pandora. I've just got the free version. Love Paramore. So yeah, Pandora. And then we jump down, we've got Starwalk 2. This is really cool if you're into outer space. It will actually use your GPS location and show you what's around you. It also gives you the different cycles of like the moon and everything like that. So I mean, look at that. It's just stellar. It gives you all the constellations. It just looks so awesome to me. And like this screen isn't even showing the justice of this app. Alright, so we've got Yonder. Yonder is a new application I'm liking to use. Basically, it's like a social media app, but it tells you everything around you and in different places. So if you go out camping, you can upload pictures of where you went camping, or where you went rock climbing, where you went fishing. So it's like social media, but it gives you ideas of all of these different cool places around the world where you can go that you may not even necessarily know about unless these pictures are uploaded here. So, I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And that is in North Carolina. It tells you right up at top. So I could like that and, you know, want to go there someday. So that's pretty cool. Got the Elements. Not even going to show that. Got flashcards. Sprint Zone because I have Sprint. And then I have a folder with all of my Google applications in here. My Google+, Chrome, Gmail, Google Search, Google Maps, and Google Drive. I do use those quite frequently. QR Reader, self-explanatory. It also scans barcodes. Get Followers is an Instagram thing. I tried it, and I actually got like 60 followers within an hour. So it's pretty cool. Sleep Better, which is a sleep app. Inkflow, which is like a journaling app. I never use that. Google Keep, I haven't used it yet. Shazam. Shazam lets you identify music. So if you got a song playing, you tap it, and like within 5 seconds it'll tell you the artist and give you options to download the music. Audible, heard great things about it, want to try it, haven't tried it yet. Groupon, haven't got any savings off of it yet. I'm waiting for the day that it works. Sleepbot, I use this. This is pretty cool application. You can set a smart alarm, you can track the motion or record sound while you sleep. So it gives you an idea of how you're sleeping. Crossy Road is probably the only game I have on this phone. So on our third page, we've got Fandango, IMDb, which is actually proven quite handy, Shopular, which is another savings app, Everpix. This app here is amazing. This is a wallpaper application for iPhone. And the wallpapers, like there's a lot of, I love nature scenes. There's a lot of nature scenes in here, but what they do is they get a nature scene and they also put digital editing on it. So most of the photos are pretty darn crisp, suited for Retina display. Then you get photos like this. I mean, and it's a free app. It does obviously have some ads, which I hate ads, but I can deal with it. I mean, it's pretty freaking awesome. I love this app. So I use this for a lot of my wallpapers, except for my owl obsession. I just went to Google for that. Then I've got Crackle Free Movies. I've got Paper, which is another journaling note-taking app. And then I've got Let Go, which is that app for Facebook that pops up on Facebook to sell your stuff. I posted my LG G3 for sale on there. I got no responses. I actually ended up selling it yesterday on Craigslist. So, yeah. So then on the bottom, I've also got my phone, my messages, my Safari, and my mail. I don't really use the mail. I always use the messages. I always use the phone. And I always use Safari. Safari's actually updated quite a few things. Obviously, when I was at Best Buy today, I looked up the Insignia case to make sure I was getting a good price for it. It was only $14 at Best Buy. Much better price than Amazon. And then I just went to read some reviews on it. So I use Amazon a lot to like read reviews, and it's got pretty good reviews for the type of case it is. So yeah, trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, so when you pull down the screen, it comes up with your search and suggested apps. If you go over to the right, it comes up with more. You get your search, Siri suggestions, you get nearby, and then you get some news on here too. So, and I use this actually quite frequently. It gets your news around you, so it really comes in handy. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I love the iPhone 6 Plus. It is big, but I love big. I love this new case. Overall, I think the phone is pretty awesome. So, if you've just got the iPhone 6 or 6 Plus, or even the newer 6S or 6S Plus, just comment below or post a video response and let me know what you think about that. Also, follow me on Instagram just by searching Jonathan Ross 19. You can friend request me on Facebook, just search for Jonathan Ross. And like this video, subscribe, stay tuned for other videos I'm going to be posting in the future. And by all means, check out our tiny cabin videos. They're awesome. We're coming a long way. We're actually about to hang up, do a lot of winterizing stuff with the cabin. We're putting up a wood-burning fireplace and, you know, a whole bunch of extra stuff. So stay tuned, like me, subscribe. Thank you.